Welcome back. We remind you that you're watching the World Today Afternoon Bulletin. Let's now take a look at the remaining stories. The National Reconciliation Party, NRP, today held a press conference at their party bureau at Kairaba Avenue. The press conference is held annually to brief the press and the public on their ongoing and future activities. Addressing the press conference, the party leader and Minister of Tourism, Honorable Ahmad N.K. Ba, slammed the statement made by the President of the Gambia Bar Association on the creation of youth movements in the country, questioning the independence of the Bar Association. Mr. Ba also emphasized the APRC party should focus on the revelations of the TRRC and think about what to explain to Gambians on their 22 years leadership. Al-Hassan Sisi has more on that.
The National Reconciliation Party, NRP, today held a press conference at their party bureau on Kairaba Avenue. The press conference held annually to brief the press and the public on their ongoing future activities. Speaking at the press conference, the party leader and Minister of Tourism, Honorable Ahmad N.K. Ba, expresses his disappointment on the statement of the President of Gambia Bar Association on the creation of youth movement in the country. He said that statement was a disturbing one and they expect the Gambia Bar Association to uphold the Constitution as it supports the creation of youth movements and continue to uphold the Gambia Constitution as they did in 2016 when former President Jammeh refused to relinquish power.
The President of the Bar Association made a very disturbing statement that worries many Gambians who are Democrats, who believe in the rule of law, and it's disturbing. Because the President praised the Bar Association for standing by the Gambian people in 2016. He congratulated them for standing by the verdict, supporting the Gambian people, insisting that the verdict of the Gambian people must be respected, and they sent a very clear message to President Yahya Jammeh at the time. It was commendable, and the President made mention of that. Disappointingly enough, we heard from the President of the Gambia Bar Association on Saturday, on Sunday, raising concern about the creation of youth movements in the country. Knowing fully well, the Constitution have clearly spelled out Chapter 4, Section 25 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia had made it very clear. The freedom of association, freedom of assembly, freedom of worship. And this is the supreme law of the land. And these are entrenched clauses of the Constitution that nobody can change without going through a referendum. For the President of the Bar to raise concern about the fundamental rights of people who organize themselves in the form of a youth movement, it's a matter that concerns every good citizen of this country.
He added that the independence of the Bar Association should be questioned because a member of parliament and a party leader have raised concerns on the Barrow Youth Movement, and the Bar Association should answer the question whether they are supporting those parties. He continued, they want answers from the Bar Association or they will take appropriate measures to seek redress at the courts.
A National Assembly member of a political party and a political party have raised concern about the Barrow Youth Movement. Are they now openly supporting that political party? Are they associating themselves with that political party? Are they no longer independent? Are they no longer defending the constitutions? We want answers from the Bar Association. We are concerned as citizens of this country. We want answers from the Bar Association to tell the Gambian people. If they are partisan, they have now decided to be part of the other part of the political divide. We need to know. We expect them to be the body that will stand by the Constitution as they did in 2016, that will respect the Constitution, that will respect the rights of citizens, that will defend the rights of citizens, that will protect the rights of citizens, and be ready to do what it takes. We want answers from them as urgently as possible. If not, we will take appropriate measures in the court to seek for a redress.
Mr. Ba emphasized that the APRC party should focus on the revelations of the TRRC and think about what to explain to Gambians on their 22 years leadership. He added the TRRC is just at its inception and that when the November 11, 1994 and Farafenni attack is dealt with, the perpetrators will be unveiled and thus will prompt some Gambians to leave the country on their own discretion.
APRC have more to think about. The revelations in the coming TRRC, that's what they need to know how to manage it and what they are going to tell the Gambian people. Yes, 1994 was not APRC, but the leadership of the APRC was in charge of the country. That is President Yahya Jammeh. November 1994 has not been talked about yet. And some Gambians will be leaving this country when the revelation of 11 November 1994 is talked about. Some will leave this country. Because I met some of them who were in exile prior to their execution outside this Gambia. How they've been treated, you will come to know. The Farafenni attackers, when they talk, some Gambians will leave this country. I think these are the things that the APRC need to start thinking of how to battle up with. That's where they have to think about what they are going to tell the Gambian people. With all this revelation, what are they going to tell the Gambian people? It's a matter of concern. Some of you were in school when these things were happening. You didn't know about this. But some of them who knows very well what happened, the likes of Tombong Jatta who were here and others, would have a lot to explain to the Gambian people. It's been a dirty, very bad acts of human rights violation that have happened in the Gambia. And the Gambians will come to know.
The National Reconciliation Party was founded in 1996 by Hamad Ba as part of his intention to run for the presidency. He finished third in the 1996 presidential election. 2 NRP names were elected in 1997 parliamentary election. In the 2001 presidential election, Bah came third. The NRP was part of the coalition 2016 for the 2016 presidential election, where Adama Barrow was declared the coalition's candidate and subsequently won. Reporting for iAfrica TV, I am Al Hassan Sise.